Hey everyone, I'm Michael. I'm a massage therapist in Ohio, as well as an independent Beachbody coach. I decided I wanted to share with people my experience with Beachbody and their products that I'm using to hopefully give you some insight about what it's doing for me and maybe be able to do for you if you decide you would like to try it. Um, right now, I am using Tai Cheng and Shakeology for my health and fitness journey. And I want to tell you a little bit about that. I became a coach in December when I ordered my Tai Cheng Challenge Pack. You get a free upgrade to coach if you like it, which is awesome. You get to help inspire people with your story, and that's what I would like to do, is to help inspire and help other people reach their fitness and health goals. So when I got my product at the end of December, I started my Shakeology on December 29th, which was Sunday, I believe. Um, and I started drinking Shakeology for breakfast, substituting out anything else and just drinking the Shakeology. And I didn't start my exercise program yet because with a challenge pack, your coach will actually invite you to a coach run challenge group, which is a 30-day group where every day the coaches involved will make posts that are motivational and help support you. And also, we expect anyone in that challenge group to make a comment on those posts to make sure that we know that you're doing your program, to make sure that you're drinking your Shakeology, and to keep you accountable, because not everyone has that support, motivation, or that accountability. Most people are just only accountable to themselves. So that's what a challenge group is, and well, on the basis. But that was to start January 6th. So I went an entire week of just substituting my breakfast with Shakeology without exercising yet. And I had planned to start with the challenge group, my Tai Cheng, which is a 90-day program, 6 days a week, with one rest day each week. And throughout that first week of just drinking Shakeology for breakfast, I had that mindset that probably most everyone, probably you too, whenever you've tried to change your health story with a new program. I ate a bunch of junk food. Yeah, yeah. As a massage therapist, I have clients because of the holidays bringing in baked goods and chocolate. Oh, chocolate covered pretzels. Oh, I love them. And they brought those in, and muffins, and oh, I'm just starting to drool right now. But the point is, they were bringing all that stuff in to show their appreciation for me being and our staff for being able to help them with their pain and help get them better. And so I was shoving my face that entire time for that week because I knew starting January 6th, I wasn't going to be doing that anymore. I'd have maybe a cheap meal once a week to curb any extreme cravings that I was having. So after shoving my face for that week and substituting Shakeology for my breakfast, I re-weighed myself because I weighed myself right before starting that Shakeology, and I weighed in at 260 pounds. Yeah, 26 years old, 6'4", 260 pounds. People are like, "Oh, that's not bad." Well, according to the BMI scale, 260 pounds for someone who's 6'4" is obese. So a lot of people said, well, you don't look like you're 260. Well, because I'm tall and my build, I could hide it with my clothes. And so 260 pounds when I started Shakeology. And that week, I reweighed myself that Sunday before I started the challenge group. And I lost 7 pounds. Yeah. I was like floored. I couldn't understand how I was shoving my face with all this junk food and I was able to lose 7 pounds. Yeah. I still can't really believe it. It's pretty cool to see. I mean, people are like, well, you changed how you're eating. I was like, yeah, I did. I was eating worse because I was preparing for not being able to do that anymore. But it blew my mind, and I kind of got this additional inspiration in my mind that, hey, if I could lose weight drinking Shakeology by shoving my face with junk food, imagine what I can do by eating healthy and doing my Tai Cheng program for 90 days. So that next day, on the first day of the challenge group, January 6th, I started Tai Cheng. And the first week is basically uh, you do a what is called a function test. They give you this book here, and inside here is a function test where there's about 6 different moves that you attempt to do, and it rates each of those moves on a scale from 0 to 3. 3 means you were able to do that move perfectly, not wobbling or doing anything like that, and no pain. The key is no pain, because if you have pain at any step of doing that move, you actually get a 0. So pain, no matter how perfect you did it, is a 0. And needless to say, I got a lot of zeros. I've been in a car accident. I've been in work-related injuries, where one, I almost lost a leg. I got lucky on that. And I've pulled muscles in my back, which is why when I bought Insanity in 2012, I wasn't able to do it because my body wasn't ready yet. And I pushed myself too hard. I jumped from couch potato to Insanity, and I made it through 7.5 weeks of that, and I had to stop because my body couldn't handle it because I just wasn't ready. So this time I decided to go the smart route and start with Tai Cheng, which is a base level beginner, no impact, a lot of stretches. It's revolved around Tai Chi, and so I started with that. So the first week after you finish your function test with all my zeros, you don't worry about that again until your 90 days, when you will redo the function test. The first week is just learning the moves. You do what they call a neuro reboot, phase 1 neuro reboot, and I liked it. You know, it was something different. It basically gets you warmed up, doing a lot of stretching, getting your joints moved up, shoulder circles to open up your joints, get that mobility back in there, and get you prepared for being able to do your Tai Chi moves. And that first week is just static postures. You're learning the moves each day. Day 1 is one move you learn, day 2 is the next one, all the way through day 6. So that's what I did for the first week. And in our neural reboot, there's foam rolling. Now that's actually pretty nice. What you do is use a foam roller to basically give your body a massage before you start working out, in which any athlete knows that they want to have a massage therapist on staff to help them perform at peak performance with their chosen athletic profession. And we were doing the back of the knee and the calf, which, wasn't exactly comfortable, but it wasn't painful either. And the level of discomfort actually decreased over the 3 weeks. Each phase is 3 weeks. And for the first phase, which is the back of the knee, and the calf for the foam rolling. So that was pretty nice. And by the time we finished that up, I was doing pretty good. So after that first week of static postures, learning what you're doing, in week 2, you start doing combos. Like you mix the first posture into the next one so you can get used to kind of going between the two of them. And so you do that for those 6 days in week 2. And week 3 is the fun one, because you actually combine all of the moves into one sequence. So for that week, I was doing one sequence with all 6 moves, and being able to do that at first was intimidating. I was kind of wobbling all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was watching him like, how's he doing that? Yeah, I was just confused. By the time day 6 came around, even day 4, I think I had it down perfect. I was just like, I got this, and I was doing really good, feeling good about myself. And the program's all about posture and breathing. teaching you to breathe from your stomach, diaphragmatic breathing, where your diaphragm's pulling down and your stomach's coming out instead of all up in your chest, because that's not the proper way to breathe. Is up in your chest and your neck. You don't want to do that. You want to breathe at your stomach, have that diaphragm pulling down. So when we finished up week 3, I was feeling pretty good on my rest day. I was like, all right, I'm ready for week 4. Let's do this. Week 4, day 1, I didn't like it. It steps it up. It adds more things to the neural reboot. So phase 2 neural reboot for these next 2 weeks. And yesterday I finished week 4, day 6. So I'm still getting in there. I start week 5 next week. But for week 4, day 1, they added the quadriceps to the foam rolling. And for people who don't know what your quadriceps are, those are the muscles on the front of your thigh, okay? And what they do is they attach your hip to the patella, which is your kneecap. And they do flexion of the hip and extension of the knee. Big muscles on anything you're doing with walking. So his basis was to work the rectus femoris and the vastus lateralis. Now, the rectus femoris is the kind of the front center muscle of the quads. If you would look at your thigh, it'd be like right in the middle of your thigh. And the vastus lateralis, lateral is on the side of the body. So it's the quadricep all the way on the side, like not so much directly on the side, but on the front side part of your thigh. So that tells you a little bit about what I had to work. And as a massage therapist, I know that those are generally pretty tender for people. And I forgot just how tender it was for me, because I've had mine worked on a couple months ago. And when he pushed into those, I about jumped off the table. I swear I was about ready to punch him. I didn't like that at all. I wanted him off. But he worked it out. I let him, because I know how important it is to work out trigger points and spasmatic muscles. And he put me in tears, and that was no different, because my quadriceps were so flared up and I forgot about it. I was in tears doing that, and it hurt. But also there's a little bit difference than what if maybe you were doing it, because as a massage therapist, I'm trained to understand how important it is to release those trigger points and spasms. So I pushed myself more than a normal person would to work out those spasms. And basically the foam roller is a form of self-massage. So I really worked that more than most people would. And I put myself in tears, and I was yelling. I mean, my dogs, my little puppy, he's looking at me, he's just whining. He's like, "What's going on with Papa?" And I'm just like, "Don't worry, buddy. I only got 60 more seconds of this." But it was painful. And it might be painful for you too if you try it, but you don't have to do quite as much as I did. I'm just crazy, and I do things like that. But for most people, you wouldn't do it to the extent I did. It'll be discomforting, but some people might not even have a problem with their quads. They might have had something with their calf, and I didn't have a problem with my calf. It's different for everyone. Don't have to push yourself quite as much as I do. You always build up to it. But yeah, that wasn't fun. First 2-3 days, it was terrible. Now, day 4, it started feeling better. Day 5 was a lot better. Day 6, it's still painful, but nothing compared to the first day. My left leg, I found out, was the worst. And, starting out, my right leg here, it was at about, I'd say probably between 70-75% on the pain scale. And my left leg was in the 90s for sure. And by the time I finished day 6 this week, my right leg was about 20% on the pain scale, like phenomenal. I mean, it feels so much better. I barely really even felt anything other than discomfort on that leg. My left leg, on the other hand, is still pretty tender. It's probably around 55% on the pain scale, which is still phenomenal. I mean, that's close to a 40% improvement. And I'm good at judging percentages because I do that with patients all the time. But I mean, the improvement in just a week, it's, I mean, I have patients that come to me for months and don't get quite that kind of results that rapidly. I mean, it's a process. It takes a long time and it's different for everyone. But I guess I push myself hard enough to be able to do that in a shorter period of time. And people are going to get results from this program. I mean, you know, I've just finished my fourth week of it and I feel great. And, I hope with this video I'm able to, give some information to people about what the program's like so that they too can, you know, get the information they need and be able to go on their own health and fitness journey. So I wanted to share this with people that I feel so much better. My pain levels severely decreased, and I'm I'm able to move. Oh, I just cracked. I'm able to move a lot better, and I wouldn't have been able to do that with such a simple movement before because my vertebrae, my spine were so jammed up. But with the stretches and with the foam rolling and the movements in Tai Chi itself, with this program of Tai Cheng, has it's loosened everything up for me. I mean, I, I feel great. I feel better than I have in years. I mean, my car accident was when I was about 17, so it's been almost 10 years, and it's progressively gotten worse, and it feels so amazing to feel this progress, that I'm moving in the right direction. And I hope as a coach with Beachbody, I'm able to inspire others to take a step towards their health goals. And I'll be honest with you, 90% of workout programs on the market, not even just Beachbody, are going to work for you if you stick with it. Yeah, they will. They're designed to help you. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know any other company besides Beachbody that offers coaches like myself to share their stories with you and to help give you the motivation and support, because with anything in Beachbody, you get a free coach. I'm free to you. I'm able to help you, talk to you, answer any questions you have about products, whether they're fitness, nutritional, or just be there for support. You know, no other company that I know of does that for people because they truly believe in what they do and they really want to end the trend of obesity. That's their their motto is end the trend, and I love it. I would love to be able to help someone do that. And those are the kind of people that you see here with Beachbody coaches, people that truly want to help people. So I'm sharing my experience with Shakeology and Tai Cheng to hopefully help you with any questions you have. And if you do have any more questions, like you're interested in the program or any of those programs, you can contact me. Absolutely. I'm going to list my website right down in the About section here. So feel free to contact me, ask any questions you want. There's a contact me button right on the website. So feel free. And I hope this has helped someone. And keep tuned for how I do with week 5. See how my quads are doing. And then hopefully throughout the entire 90-day program. So thanks. I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, sorry about that. In the middle, you'll notice I get cut off. I'll be sure next time to clear out my phone memory before creating another video. But I hope you guys found this very informational, and maybe it helped you. All right, take care.